We're back to give you the legal edge. This coming Sunday at 2 a.m. we will begin daylight saving time. Twice a year we adjust our clocks, and this is the day we spring forward. But why? Well, here's local attorney Bryan Waldman with the legal side of things.
The reason is a federal law called the Uniform Time Act of 1966 that mandates this daylight savings time adjustment. And then obviously we also have to fall back and go back to standard time.
But not all states have this or follow this law. Is that right?
That's true. A few, Arizona and Hawaii, don't. The federal law says that states have the right to opt out of it and stay on standard time all year long, but they do not have the option under the current law to have daylight saving time all year long.
About a month ago, we reported that a Michigan state rep had introduced a bill to make Michigan stay permanently on daylight saving time. But it seems like the same bill was introduced a couple of years ago, too.
It was the same state rep. The law was very similar. 2 years ago, it just said, hey, if the federal law will change so it allows it, we'd like Michigan to go to daylight saving time year round. The proposal this year is a little bit different. It said the federal law has to allow us to go daylight saving time year round, but also we're only going to do it if the surrounding states do it too. So Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Illinois, if they all do it, then we're going to do it.
Okay. Is there any chance that that would actually happen and daylight saving time would be the norm in all these places?
You know, maybe, Shavana. In 2018, voters in California and Florida voted for daylight saving time year round if the federal government would allow it under, modify the Uniform Time Act. You've had 6 states that did the same thing, voted for the same laws or made the same laws pending changes from the federal government. In 2019, another 6 states that did it in 2020. And then right now, you don't have any of those states around Michigan that have that law, but you've got Ohio considering it, you've got Illinois considering it, and then obviously you now have a bill on the table that's being considered in Michigan. So maybe there was 1 year where we tried this year round. There was something called the Time Energy Conservation Act of 1973 during the energy crisis. President Nixon signed a bill where we did daylight saving time year round, and people complained it was too dark in the morning in the winter. They were concerned about safety of kids. If you go back and look at newspaper articles from that time or stories about that effort, the common headline is the year that daylight saving time went too far. So even though it sounds great, it may have its drawbacks.